Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the HyperX Cloud 2s because I haven't yet, and reviews get me the most views, and I also have fun doing them as well. And I haven't reviewed these yet, and it's been a year since I've gotten these, so it's time to review them. And you also might notice something a little bit different about the color temperature of my room. I got new light bulbs for my fan, so it shouldn't have this constant like vintage look like my old light bulbs did because they were like orange and it just did not look that good. And also these are brighter, so hopefully it'll be easier to see some stuff than the previous light bulbs that I had. But anyways, let's talk about the HyperX Cloud 2, and I will try to not bloat this review out because I do that in a lot of my other reviews. I just stretch the fucking time out and I constantly repeat myself. But anyways, first is the comfort. These are comfortable. They're not as comfortable as my Hifyman Sundars because the ear cups aren't that like super in depth. They don't have a lot of depth to them, so my ears just touch the drivers very easily. Meanwhile, with my Sundars, these have a lot of ear cup depth, and they're not like shallow or anything like the Cloud 2s are, but they are still comfortable, and they're more comfortable than my HD58X. And the headband is just okay. The build quality is also okay. It pops and creaks a little bit when you move it in weird ways, but it's just fine. And the next thing is the sound. And the sound is not good, especially compared to my Sundaras. The sound profile is very bad on these for music listening and making music. If you're gaming and you primarily do that and you don't listen to a lot of music, I can maybe recommend these. But even then, the bass is too overblown. And I said this in my Sundara review, and I repeated it to a nauseating extent, so I won't hear. But my ears are sensitive to bass. It just feels like everything is muddy compared to the rest of the range. That is just my ears, because everyone's ears are different. But even then, these are still way too bassy, and the bass is way too overemphasized on these. Not way too overemphasized, but still overemphasized on these, especially compared to my Sundaras and my HD58Xs. And the HD58Xs are already warm, so yeah, these are very, very warm. Even for a gaming headset, there are other gaming headsets available that are cheaper, because this was $80 at the time that I got it. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure the Fnatic React is a pretty good gaming headset, and that's $45 at the time I'm recording this, which is pretty goddamn cheap. And I heard they are also pretty comfortable, and the sound profile is a lot better than the Cloud 2s because the bass isn't overemphasized. Yes, it has more bass than like open back headphones, but it still has way less bass than these, from what I can tell, from other reviewers saying that. So yeah, again, the bass is overemphasized. I would not recommend like making music or listening to music with these. The only use case I would use these as gaming. And even then, again, there are other gaming headsets out there that are better than these for cheaper, and also might be even more comfortable, even though these are, again, pretty comfortable already. The cable is fine. It's not amazing. It's pretty goddamn short, but whatever. I don't really care about how long a cable is. In fact, I don't want it to be too long like the HD50X because my headphones sit right next to my computer, and just look at how long this cable is. It really sucks just having it droop down to the floor. It's really annoying. So I'm actually kind of glad that it's a little bit short, but it's still a little too short for me. But anyways, that's really it. That's really all I'm going to be reviewing, because I did not use the mic at all with this because I lost the mic and I wish I could test it out, but I don't have it because, again, I lost it. And if I ever do get that, I might record a sound test, but even then, there are other reviewers that do that. I'm sorry if you were looking for like a mic sound test, you wanted to hear the mic or see the mic. I don't have it. I don't have it, and I lost it, and I don't even use the mic anyways, which is why I lost it, because I use an XLR mic, because XLR mics are like infinitely better than headset mics. I mean, there's some that are good, but most XLR mics are going to be way better than headset mics. Even though headset mics are fine, like they're okay. At least a lot of them. Some of them are good, as I said, but at least a lot of them are just fine. But that's it. The comfort is good. The sound quality is really, really bad, especially compared to like open backs. But that's kind of an unfair comparison. But even then, there are, again, other gaming headsets that are infinitely better for less of the price. So I would not recommend getting these now. Like about 2 years ago when these came out, maybe. Because, again, these were pretty popular 2 years ago. But now, don't get these. Better options for $80, especially for even lower the price. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later.